Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here and I welcome you all to a back-to-back shoot and release video. If you have seen my video on Tata Motors, it went trending and I think it is still on trending. So if you have still not watched the video, I'm going to give the link of Tata Motors video in the pinned comment. Plus, if I fumble upon any specific financial figure, I'm going to give the clarification in the pinned comment as well. So please don't forget to check that out. First, let us understand what's up with the quarterly results these days, because when Tata Motors came up with their results, amazing numbers, but then the stock went down by 8%. Then comes the result of Bharti Airtel, when their net profit went down by 31%, and today the stock is up by 2%. And I'm sure you might be like, asa kasa kai? But for that, you have to do the fundamental analysis of the stock. You need to understand how to interpret the financial results. You need to understand how to interpret the management summary, management con call. And if you want to learn about all these things, about fundamental analysis in absolute detail, I do have a course on our website, rachanaranade.com. If you want to understand what all will you learn in this course, in that course, I've taught about economics for stock market, very important, wherein I will tell you about how important events like GDP numbers, inflation numbers, PMI, CRR, SLR, all these things, how do they impact the stock market. And when we talk about company analysis, we do talk about industry analysis as well as company analysis, where we understand about ratio analysis and so many more points. Plus, we have 3 case studies, one of banking sector, one of FMCG, one of IT. Plus, we also have a 10-pointer theory on how to filter out stocks. So please don't forget to check out our website rachanaranade.com, and you can use the coupon code CARRYT for some extra discounts as well. So with that, let's get started with Bharti Airtel numbers. We have jumped into the numbers anyways, but we have to understand that whenever I'm going to talk about Bharti Airtel, there are the geographical segmentation is that revenue comes from India, which is almost 70% of the total revenue. Revenue comes from Africa, which is one more geographical segment. Almost 29% of the revenue comes from there, and hardly some revenue comes from South Asia. Okay, but major focus, I hope your understanding, is on India and to some extent on Africa. So first we have to understand the highlights, Q4 highlights of India, then at a consolidated level. So first let's check about India. If you see here, revenues up by 12.9%, not bad at all. EBITDA is again up by 14%, 14.1%. EBITDA margin is also up 56 basis points. So all in all, nothing bad at EBITDA margin also. ARPU is up at 209 from what? From 193. So Q4 23 versus Q4 24. From 193 to 209. Higher the ARPU, which is average revenue per user, higher the better, right? 4G, 5G data customers have gone up, mobile data traffic has increased, home revenues up, Airtel business witnessed a growth. So problem hi kya hai? Problem comes when you check out the consolidated highlights of Q4 FY24. And if you see, our revenues are up by barely 4.4%. EBITDA margin, if you see, that's up by 4.2%. Okay, EBITDA margin, EBITDA number is up by almost 4.2%. EBITDA margin is slightly down by 12 basis points. 12 basis points is just 0.12%. Okay, where is the core problem? Core problem is net income before exceptional items is up 14%. This is not a problem, but net income after exceptional income is after exceptional item is down by 31%. Oh, now you might be like, acha, before exceptional item it is up by 14%, after exceptional item it is down by 31%. What is the exceptional item? Basically, as I mentioned, they have business in Africa as well, and the Nigerian currency, which is naira, that was devalued. And when I checked the detailed presentation that they had given, Airtel itself had given, in that it is mentioned that it's like a one-time hit which has come on the P&L. Okay, so one-time hit is not going to be like, of course the name itself says, it's not going to be a long-term impact. It's one of its kind. The Nigerian currency itself was devalued, because of which there was a big hit on their P&L, which led to a 31% downfall on a quarter-on-quarter basis. If you just scroll down to this PDF, of course this is also published by Airtel. Here you can see the same number comes up here. This is a quarter on this is quarter 4 March 23 versus quarter 4 March 24, 31% down. But this is only about quarter to quarter. Now what about year on year? March 23 versus March 24. Revenues up 7.8%, EBITDA up 10.2%, EBIT up 11.5%, profit before tax up 17.5%. So nothing really bad about whole year per se. Okay, now that you have understood this, let's also get back to the African numbers. Africa, if you remember that Nigerian currency devaluation, this that agreed. But even if I talk about revenue in constant currency terms, constant currency means what? Before conversion. Okay, before conversion, still that is up by 23.1% on a YOY. So is that a big problem? According to me, answer is absolutely no. Okay. I did talk about ARPU as well. One more point that they have mentioned in this PDF is we rolled out 10,500 towers approximately in the quarter to strengthen the network coverage and overall connectivity. Fantastic. And in the whole year, they have rolled out 43,102 towers. Again, to increase the coverage and connectivity in rural areas as well. So all in all, does this look good? Absolutely yes, right? So these were about key highlights. If you also check dividend 8 rupees dividend per share for the fully paid up share has been declared. Now that we have understood about the financial figures, now let us understand about the statement that their MD Mr. Gopal Vittal has given. He mentioned that we ended the year on a strong note with consistent performance across all businesses. This is not my statement, this is the MD's statement. Okay. He said consolidated performance was impacted primarily because of the devaluation of Nigerian naira. We have also understood that. And what he has mentioned is that our simple and clear strategy, coupled with razor sharp focus on execution, enabled us to end the quarter with lifetime high market share across all businesses. Kya baat hai? And they say that our efforts on digitizing Airtel are now gathering velocity. Okay. All in all, has the statement given the overall picture an overall positive picture, right? He's mentioning that yes, it's a consistent performance across all the businesses, and also mentions about lifetime high market share across businesses, right? So all in all, after we understand this, one last point before I stop today's video, is that when I also attended the Concall today, we were trying to check out what about the ARPU in the coming quarters, because if you have read certain reports, the reports mentioned that there is a chance that their ARPU might further increase by almost 10%. It may go up to 238, 239, whatever. And it was expected that Airtel would increase their tariffs after elections, but it was very clearly mentioned in today's con call that they said that it's not like we'll directly increase the tariffs. We have to ensure that our competitors are also following the same route. If we alone do it, then it might hurt our revenues as well, right? Is what was mentioned in the con call today. So all in all, they said yes, we would want to increase it. In fact, it was mentioned in the con call today that even if we take it up to 300 ARPU, our target up to 300, still that is way below the world average. So I hope you understand that there is still a lot of scope for growth. Is it going to hurt me as an individual person? Yes, because if the tariffs increase, it's going to be a bigger outflow for me. But if I'm an investor in Bharti Airtel, it's going to bring me more happiness, because more revenues would ideally lead to more profitability. I hope you have understood and you have enjoyed this short and sweet summary of Q4 results of Bharti Airtel. If you do enjoy such short and sweet summaries of quarterly results, do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button. Till date, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the channel. Our channel is closing down onto 5 million subscribers with all your love and support. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.